and you are going to learn how to fork the Android version of our wallet today. We are going to walk you through how to take our GitHub, follow the instructions, and then launch it in Android Studio. And then ultimately, it's going to be launched in a simulator. So let's get into it. So we're going to first dive into GitHub. And as always, we've laid out all the instructions, and you'll be able to follow along in this video. Okay, so in here, follow the instructions at the bottom. You're going to scroll in the middle. It says Get Started right there. Boom, boom, boom. Now today, there's two different ways that you can do this. We're going to do the simplest way today, which is no code whatsoever. So we are going to download. If you haven't already, you're going to download Android Studios. We're not going to do that today because that's just pretty simple, straightforward. And then we're going to clone this repository. And then we are going to, we're going to cover the API keys in a different video. For now, we actually give you temporary API keys. Please don't use those. This is just for testing. You're going to want to get your API keys as soon as possible. In the upcoming videos, I'm going to cover how you can actually swap your API keys out. But for today, we're just going to launch. So we're going to follow step 1, 2, and 4. Let's get to it. So up here, you're going to scroll up, and you have this green button where it says code. When you click on that, there's a drop down. It's going to actually say download zip. That's what you're going to want to do. Now for this video, I've already taken the liberty to do that in order to speed it up. So please download that and then skip to the next part. So if you were to download it, it would populate this file right here. And what you would do is you can actually just drag and drop that straight into Android Studio. Again, if you've already done that, then we're fine. But if you, meaning if you've already downloaded Android Studio, then you should be completely fine. Just make sure that you downloaded it, and then you can actually just take the file and take this main one right here. Yep. And you're going to just drag it right over the icon and just drop it in. Okay. It's that simple. Okay. And then when you're actually inside of Android Studio, you will see this right here. Now, when you actually see it, give it some time. There's going to be some loading that's going to happen in the bottom right-hand side. And just let it load. And then you'll see, if you actually click, you see these tabs at the bottom. Click on Build. And then you should see Build Analyzer, Results, and then it should be available. But right here, which is Build Successful. Okay. So for me, it took 1 minute and 7 seconds. Okay. So just remember that. There will be some time. Okay. Now up here, you will see your simulator. If you haven't set up the Android Studio, please do that. You're going to need to set up your actually it's called the emulator in this one. You're going to need to set this up and pick your device, the one that you're going to want to test it on. For today, we're going to use the Pixel 5. What happens is once you've already built, once the system's already built it from your Gridle file, you will actually just come up here and then you'll press play. Now you see what says run app right here. It would actually have a play symbol, but for the convenience of us speeding up this video, I've already clicked it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch to that real quick. And once you click it, it will just launch straight in to Android Studio, the emulator. Okay, this emulator will pop up and it will literally work right out of the box just like this. I mean, it's fantastic. Okay, so all we have to do is we can do create new wallet, or we can import an existing wallet, whatever you so choose. But I mean, it's fantastic. Watch, you say click new wallet, and then this will load and all the assets inside of it will load. Beautiful. You know, back up your wallet today, all that. You can buy your ETH, you can do all that, all the fun stuff. And then all the tokens that you'll have, will populate right here. You see how it's doing that? It's pulling it from the API one at a time. And if you click on one of them, you just tap on it, this will populate. I mean, how cool is that? Now, guys, if you love this content, please like, share, comment,